Hi everyone, my name is Toni Alarco, I'm a stop motion animator, and today I'm going to show you how I made Among Us Violent Claymation Edition. Sets and characters. Whoa! To make sets and characters, I had the help of two of my best friends, Cristina and Colombo. They helped me making the characters and the sets, and we create all the things you see on the video with cardboard, hot glue gun, and paintings. I have some of the stuff here. This is some of the extra paint we had from Among Us. This is one of the mixtures. We use this hot glue guns. That's very like the cheap ones, and also cardboard. I don't have cardboard here, but you know what is cardboard like, right? So I use basically this as a main support for all the sets and structures. We use some of this stuff to hold the sets, and you can see here some of the glue gun that we use to glue all the cardboard, and that's how we prepare everything. That was very cheap, very simple, very like independent movie, because that's an independent movie. The process of building the sets took us around 3 weeks. We spent all that time creating sets, painting them. You can see here on the images some of the things we created. Like these ones that we created during that time. This is all hand painted and sculpted. You see this just cardboard, hot glue, and a lot of love that we did. Subscribe! I prepared the setups, I prepared some lights, and I did some photography tests before I was 100% sure of how the show was going to look like. Then I started animating. Animation! I wanted to do a film that was violent, that was absolutely wild, and I could do exactly what I wanted to do. That's something I don't normally do when I work for customers, because they ask me to do his project and his style, and this time I wanted to do something absolutely wild. I wanted to be myself, and I wanted to do something I don't normally get to do. That's basically freedom. One more thing I wanted to do with this short film was to animate at once. That means 24 frames per second. Normally in the animation industry, it's very common to animate at twos. That's 12 frames per second. And this time I wanted to try this myself.
I thought animating 24 frames per second was like more complicated, and I wanted to experiment with that. It's not exactly more complicated, but gives you more room for fast animation, for experimenting, and I wanted to try this myself.
So basically I tried 24 frames per second, and also I tried camera movements. That's something I don't normally get to do with customers.
Because because for making very soft camera movements in stop motion, you need a motorized device. You need a motion control, you need a motor, you need to use Arduino most of the times with drum frame, and I'm not the person who knows how to use these things, and I don't have the money neither.
If you are interested to know more about motion control, I'm going to leave you here the link to a video where you can see how to make your own motion control and how to prepare this. But for this purpose, I used this device, this thing that's like a tripod head, and you can move this. This is supposed to be for macro photography, but you can move it in little increments, and it has measures. So I use this thing to make camera movements on this short film, and it's a little bit shaky, so I cannot use that for customers, but I wanted to experiment. I wanted to try it, give it a try, and I think it looks very cool. You can see some shots now of this. I think it looks nice, like pium, pa, pium, boom, and it's a cool thing to use. This is a cool thing to use, especially if you know how to animate, and you can use increments here as well. It can give you nice results, actually. Also, I used only one lenses for the whole short film. These are the lights I use for the short film. These are IKEA lights, and I put some paper here to make the light softer, and sometimes color papers, sometimes some black wrap for moving the light. And well, you can see this is the lights I used, and why I use those and not other lights. Well, these are very small. These can create like inset lights for stop motion. They look like they are there, and this gave me consistency. All the lights were the same color. My white balance was all the time for this, and that gave a very nice look to the film. Hey, did you subscribe? Oh yeah, subscribe.
There is one more thing I forgot to mention before. One of my main targets was also to don't have to clean rigs, don't have to erase rigs in post-production. This is like wires or tools for holding your puppet on while flying, and then you have to erase it in post-production with Photoshop or After Effects or DaVinci, and this takes a lot of time. I hate computers actually, and I don't like doing post-production, so this short film had no rigging, and there is not much to show in post-production. Basically, the animation process is everything you want to watch, and post-production was just like taking all the shots, put them all together, one by the other one, then changing some shots to the place, but basically not much. Actually, I didn't do a lot of post-production, so I don't think that's interesting to watch. So we are going now to the most interesting part of this video.
Sound and Foley. Here we are going to start recording some Foley. Making off. Pasa nada. Among Us. Among Us. Violent Claymation Edition. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this process of the making of this little short film. This whole process of making this film took me 5 months from start to finish. I didn't spend all the time on that because I was doing other commissions, but that's for giving you an idea of how much effort goes in one film. So if you like my project, you like my animations, please consider to subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends. That will help a lot because making an animation takes years, and takes so much time, and I'm very small creator, very independent, and I hope you like it. Subscribe and see my next video. Bye. Follow me on Instagram.